You know, there's a full-on gold rush happening right now, and the new frontier is YouTube. Everyone has this dream, right? To launch these completely automated, faceless channels using all these incredible new AI video tools. And the promise? Oh, it's intoxicating. We're talking passive income, maybe even viral fame, and all of it with just a few clicks of a button. But is it really that simple?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? The one on every creator's mind. Can you really just push a button and have this successful, monetized YouTube channel just fall right into your lap? Well, the reality, it turns out, is a little more complicated and honestly, a lot more interesting.
So first, let's just talk about the dream itself, because the technology that's making all this possible, it's genuinely mind-blowing. A whole new wave of AI tools has shown up, and they're promising to turn anyone, and I mean anyone, into a video creator like almost instantly. And the power you've got at your fingertips, it's just astounding. You've got tools like Pictory, which can take a simple blog post and, boof, turn it into a video with all this relevant stock footage. Then there's something like Opus Clip, which is king of the short-form world. It can scan a long video, find the best parts, and spit out 10 viral clips ready to post. And CapCut AI? Man, it can literally generate an entire video, the script, an AI presenter, everything from just a single prompt. It feels like pure magic.
And this is the dream they're selling you, right? No need for a fancy camera, no microphone. You don't even have to show your face. The idea is you can build this whole content empire right from your laptop and just let the AI do all the hard work. This is that automated dream that has so many people so excited. And you knew there was a but, there's a catch.
Okay, so this is where that beautiful dream meets a pretty harsh reality. For every one of those success stories you hear about, there are thousands, and I mean thousands of channels that just hit a brick wall. They get demonetized or even worse, shut down completely. This is what we're calling the automation trap. And this, right here, nails the problem perfectly. This comes from a user on Reddit, and it gets to the very core of the issue. When something is 100% AI-driven, it just feels a little off, doesn't it? It's missing that soul, that little spark of human personality that makes you actually want to watch something. Now let's be super clear about something. YouTube does not hate AI. In fact, they're embracing it in a lot of ways. What they're cracking down on is what people are starting to call AI slop. You know, that lazy, low-effort stuff that adds absolutely no original value and is really just designed to try and game the system. We've seen this coming for a while, with YouTube's policies getting stricter and stricter. But the real wake-up call for everybody was when they terminated massive channels like Screen Culture. This channel had millions of subscribers, but they got the axe for making fake movie trailers with AI. And why? Because it was misleading, and at the end of the day, it offered zero real value to the person watching. This all brings us to a really critical term in YouTube's rulebook: reused content. Think about it. If you're using the exact same stock footage library as thousands of other AI channels, and you're pairing it with the exact same robotic text-to-speech voice, well, YouTube's system is going to see that pattern and flag your stuff as low effort and unoriginal.
So if full automation is a trap, then what's the answer? It's not about giving up on AI altogether. No way. It's about adding the one thing that AI, for all its power, just can't replicate. This is the secret ingredient. This is what separates the channels that make it from the ones that don't.
And that secret ingredient? It's the human touch. We're talking about the active process where you, the creator, have to step in. It's where you inject your own unique creativity, your point of view, and you apply that critical quality control that an AI by itself is just not capable of. It really is the difference between having a tool and having a finished, polished product. Okay, so what does this actually look like when you're doing it? Let's start with the script. Sure, an AI can give you a pretty good first draft, but it's often, well, generic. Your job is to take that intro and rewrite it to make it absolutely irresistible. You got to go through and edit the words so they sound like a real person talking, not a machine. And this is a big one. You control the pacing by adding your own notes for pauses or for emotional emphasis. That is how a robotic script becomes a compelling story. And this human touch is just as vital for your visuals and your audio. You have to be the quality control. You're the one who swaps out the bizarre image the AI picked. You know the classic example. The script says apple, talking about the fruit, but the AI shows you an iPhone. That's on you to catch and fix. Or even better, grab your phone and shoot a few of your own B-roll clips. It instantly makes your video unique.
But the most powerful tool you have, it's your own voice. Narrating it yourself adds a layer of authenticity no AI can ever match. Then you just polish it off with some good sound effects and music, and you've taken the whole thing to a new level.
All right, so we get the what and we get the why. Now let's put it all together. Let's build a clear, step-by-step workflow that's actually safe for monetization. This is the practical blueprint for using AI the smart way.
So the process is 5 simple steps. The first 3 are all about using AI for what it's good at: speed and efficiency. You use it to research your topic, generate a first draft of the script, and create the basic video. But now, pay very close attention to step 4. This is the most important part of the entire process. This is where you, the human, step in to review, to edit, to refine, and to enhance every single element. And then step 5 is just the final polish: a great custom thumbnail and a final sound mix. It's a human-in-the-loop system, and it works.
You know, this all leads us to a really fundamental shift in mindset. The most successful creators out there, they aren't looking for AI to replace them. They're using it as an incredibly powerful co-pilot. So you're basically at a fork in the road here. You can use AI as a replacement, which just leads to that generic AI slop that's going to risk getting demonetized, or you can use AI as an enhancement. That's the path to creating high-value, authentic content that's safe. See, one approach replaces your creativity, the other one supercharges your workflow, which actually frees you up to be even more creative.
So what are the top creators actually doing? Well, they're using AI strategically. It's their research assistant. It's their brainstorming partner. It writes the first draft of the script, not the final one. It handles all those tedious, boring editing tasks, which frees them up to focus on the things that matter: the storytelling, the performance, and actually connecting with their audience. Ultimately, it all just comes down to this. The AI revolution has given us this incredible, powerful toolbox. But tools don't build a masterpiece all by themselves. The AI can generate the pixels, it can create the sound waves, and it can write